Awesome.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Ew. Please be loot where he was. Oh, there's not even any loot back here. There should have at least been something good. Oh, thank you. But yeah. Okay. Quads with 1,000 cheer. Thank you, buddy. Bold Rambo with the 4-year double sub, dude. Thank you for it, man. Snow Angel with 100 cheer as well. Thank you for the support, my dudes. I appreciate it. Splorch. Bold Rambo. Thank you again for the 4 years. Woo! Okay, here we go, boys. Let's see where we're going.
The door won't budge. Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Boop. Oh.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes.
One sec, I just gotta
Wait
whisper.
here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
Oh, damn.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried. 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none. Worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Okay. All sorts of good stuff there. Let's take a look at our Mind Palace first. I don't really see any of these connecting yet. Yeah. Yeah, none of these are connecting yet. Don't disturb his stuff. He didn't say anything about not taking it, though. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Well, damn. Ew. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got some stuff the other way. Brothers and sisters, crossed out, too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out, they're American too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bastard, crossed out, sea freaks, crossed out. Dude. It was Cavendish. And a soap key. So he was taking a mold of a key to make a copy of it. Yep. Look at that.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Now, if we find out that that's what the key looks like of the other dude, then we just... Cavendish is our poisoner. Also, wait a second. Did you guys notice the head? Look at his head.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
There's our bald boy. Okay. Let's take a look here. Yep. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Great. Bada bing. Bada boom. Dumb lock. All that work making a key and he just could have smashed it. What are you gonna do?
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Great. Ooh, a knowledge point. Okay. What's that? He lives somewhere in Advent. So we need to nail down... We need to nail down a place in Advent. Could we... I don't know if... I mean, Advent, this is Advent, right? Oh no, this is Advent. Maybe we could look in City Hall? We have to find an address for a doctor. Maybe we can go back and talk to Anna. We'll see here in a second. First, let's take a look at the Mind Palace real quick. No, we're good there. Our casebook says... Just he's... Yeah, somewhere in Advent. Look at the police records. I don't know if the police records... I mean, he didn't commit any crimes, so... I think we're gonna go check the City Hall. Because City Hall a lot of times has, like, City Hall a lot of times will have places... will track places and people that live in a city, so maybe we'll get lucky there. We could take a look.
I'd like to know
What?
what.
He's one of the most brilliant teachers. His biochemistry studies.
What?
I don't.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's head over to Town Hall and see what's there. It's not too far either. Well, damn, Revan. That's rude. Oh, my lord. Thank you for that, Kripalis. Oh, my lord. And you know what, Kripalis? Right when you think you know somebody, right? I tell you, you think you know someone, and then they pull stuff like that. I tell you. I tell you. It's terrible. Guess I'll have to find a new favorite. What am I gonna do? Big sigh. All right, I think we can just take the next right here. We can actually probably go right there. Now we'll just go up here and go right. Oh, we can park right there. There we go. Boop. What in the deuce? Is that all the way at the... I think it is. I think that's all the way over by the bay. That giant black rock. Oh. It's a drunk guy. Hi, drunk guy.
Support to Milton Pierce, the mayor Oakmont deserves.
There's got to be a fast travel point around here. Let's get that first. Should be one somewhere. Maybe not? Let's check the north side. Girl, that is not where you belong. Why are you sitting on top of that? What is going on here? This place is crazy.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper.
Kripalis. Oh, I think that's all you, big guy. Yeah. There it is. Great. All right. We got it. Fast travel unlocked. I'm hoping this is going to work. It might not. Let's see.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Yo, what is going on with your eyes, girl? There is no line.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Mom. Citizens? After the flood. Advent. Damn. Citizen records. Damn. Revan, thank you for the 10 gift bomb, my dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, this sucks. This seems like exactly what I need. But it's not doing it. This seems like exactly what I need. It even says right here, there's a little book icon. Maybe other? Maybe legal documents? Weird. Do you have to... Oh, you don't have to... Yeah, I think you have to use a period. After the flood is like just a few years ago, which is current, which should be now. People are saying you don't need a period. No, yeah, I can't even search without the period. Yeah. Oh, you're saying I can pick 3 like this? Oh. Why, thank you, chat. I thought you needed 1, 2, and then either 3 or 4. Well, you just made that a lot easier. Thank you. I had no idea. Yeah, I thought that you could, you needed a subject and a period and then either one of these. But that makes more sense. Thank you, chat. Okay. Here we go. St. Michael's Road between Carpenters and Constitution. There's Constitution. There's Carpenters, but he's on St. Michael's Road between Carpenters and Constitution. So right like there. Great. Let's go. Cohh always overthinking things. It's impressive. Oh, that wasn't an instance of me overthinking it. That was an instance of me seeing it done one way and stupidly assuming that's just how it worked. I didn't do enough exploration. I wish I could say that was me overthinking it, but it wasn't in that case. That was just me being dumb. Aeus Von Blaze, this game looks and feels similar to Vampire. What are your thoughts? To be honest, I'm enjoying this game more than Vampire just because I feel like there's more gameplay and there's more thinking. Vampire was super, super dialogue heavy. This game is not nearly as dialogue heavy. This game is much more exploratory and much more kind of feeling out the game world and everything, and I really enjoy that part of it.
Extra.
So
All
yeah,
the
it's a
news
little
that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
in Vampire I felt like I was basically playing like a dialogue simulator with light gameplay elements, and this feels much more like a game. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Just coming up on. All on sale. Today only.
Dub Live, yeah. How scary is this game? This game isn't really scary. It's more just really messed up. Lot of very disturbing things, like people turning into monsters and things of that nature. Yeah. Oh, I almost got you there, Crypt Keeper. Almost. No one was playing your game, so I wanted to play. Am I scared? No, I'm not. Nothing in this game has scared me, but there's been many things in this game that have been very disturbing to see. Yeah, like it's yeah. Burning Tree says, I find nothing wrong with backwards crab crawling leg dudes with their lungs split outside of their bodies. Oh, well. All right then.
Door won't budge.
We have a point, don't we? Where do I want to put this point? I have 2 points. Ooh, carry more pistol rounds. Ooh. Maybe. And we're gonna get this. I want deep pockets. I want all these. I want to be able to carry more rounds because that's basically just a larger inventory. Oh, heavy ordnance is good too. I want all these things. Dang it. Give it to me now. Now. All right, let's go. Oh, good. If you want it, take it. It's free. That's a nice carriage, just saying, man. Boom! I'm a burglarer.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Interesting.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Westerbrook usually has his lunch 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about plan B. Oh, dude. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic with most of the reported disappearances occurring in Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Leons and the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. There's a link between the disappearances and the charity organization EOD. Most of the victims seem to have either joined the group or been a recipient of their alms. Disturbance in the Shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it. Door won't budge.
Jerk.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Okay, we got an investigation thing to uncover now. Let's see what we're doing here.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Oh.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna!
Anna!
I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George?
I don't care what your...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
By the way, Kevlar Lol, thank you for that 5 gift bomb. Sorry, I missed that earlier, my dude. JC, Kripalis also gifting JC Wyma. Thank you for that, man. Very much appreciated, dudes.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. And then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past
So they
it
got
for
some free
time,
fish from her.
but then,
And then her...
She became pregnant.
Yeah.
yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Oh my. How do you know that?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
Ah, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
This is tough, dude, because, I mean, this guy was gonna murder people. Like, he was gonna murder people that need food.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish.
Oh, God, no.
It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
No. I'm not going to poison people. I don't want to do that. Oh my God. I don't want to murder like homeless people. That's no. Everyone in chat is like, it's okay, Cohh.
Just do it. Press 1. Do it.
Okay, chat, whatever you say.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
I feel like this might be a big place in the story. I wonder if this is a major decision.